Good morning, dear students. Dear students, already I had given the question pattern of your history and civics. Okay, and see, just follow the pattern exactly so that it will be easy for you. And I want to tell you that I have given the answer, that is a constitutional right to constitutional remedies. So explain briefly that I have just updated. You just kindly go through the answers, okay, of citizenship, the civics chapter 2, that is citizenship, fundamental rights and duties. Those answers I have updated. So there I think right to constitutional remedies was not there. Okay, so I have just again updated and uploaded. So you can just take that right to constitutional remedies. So even if you even if you are not having the PDF also, there is a, I've already explained to you, okay, right to constitutional remedies answer. No, it is given, it was already given. Right to constitutional remedies, it is our constitution provides us with an impressive list of fundamental rights, but these rights are meaningless unless there is a court to prevent the violation of these rights by the states, comma, groups or a person. So the constitution guarantees people the right to move the court for the protection of their fundamental rights. So you know that the constitutional remedies actually mainly to check whether there is a violation of rights are there or not. So certain occasions we can find that the minorities' rights are violated. So in order to check, there should be some authority that whether the violation of the rights are taking place or not. So for that purpose, there is we have the court. Okay, the court is interfering or the court is ready to help the minorities whenever there is a necessity. Okay, so that is the answer. Just go through again, please. I am telling you, please just go through all the question answers. Now itself you find out whether you are having any doubt or not. Okay, so if you are having any doubt, you can ask either in the groups or personally also you can just send. If you are having any okay, what you can, if you are having any doubts, you can just ask. No, there is no problem. Ready to help you. Okay, so please just many of the time I have found that many of you are just going through the answers just before the exam only. So please see that before exam, make sure that you are thorough with the answers. Okay, so if you are having any doubt with regard to the exercises answers, you can immediately ask. There is no problem. Okay, so sometime I think some of you have already told some. Okay, some of you have asked me some of the answers, so you can just go through that. Yeah, I can just go through those answers. There is no problem. Okay, and you can ask also. So I think those already I have given to you all the answers. We are just taking the revision part only. So let us just revise again, once again, fill in the blanks and so on. See, we have the second answers. Okay, answers, fill in the blanks. You can see the second answer, that is right against exploitation mentions that no child below the age of 14 should be employed in any factory or mine. So right against exploitation mentioned that no child below the age of 14 should be employed in any factory or mine. So the next one, it is our duty to abide by the constitution. It is our duty to abide by the constitution. That will be the answer. The next, if any individual, institutions or even the government violates fundamental rights, we can go to the court. Court will be the correct answer. A list of 10 fundamental duties was included in the constitution by the 42nd amendment in 1976. So So the match the following. The fundamental rights are what do we say? What we can write that okay, the fundamental rights are enforceable through court of law. So it is our duty to safeguard the public property. The Indian Constitution, so that will be D, has adopted the system of single citizenship. So it has just adopted the system of single citizenship. Then there is next one. Right to equality will be A, that is duty to right to equality will be E, that is abolishes untouchability, and right to freedom will be C, includes 6 types of freedom. Okay, so then the next one, that is right, true or false. Safeguarding public property is a fundamental right, that is false. To form associations or unions is a fundamental duty, that is also false. That you have got the right, but it is not becoming a duty. You are free to form associations or unions, but it is not becoming a duty, but it is a right. Rights and duties are like two sides of the same coin. That is correct. An Indian citizen can reside in any part of the country except in the state of Bihar. That is also false. He can reside in any part of the country, means there is no exception for any state. Okay, he can live in any part of the country. So freedom to assemble peacefully without arms is a fundamental duty. That is freedom to assemble. That is also not a duty. That is false. Answer the following questions. How do fundamental rights ensure that an individual grows freely? How do the fundamental rights actually ensuring that the individuals are growing freely? How it is? Okay, we have already seen those answers. Page number 176. We have seen that. How the so you can know that. Okay, what it is doing. These are actually the rights. The Indian society where we have also the caste hierarchies, all these things are there. But the fundamental rights means that is ensuring all are enjoying the same right. See, you see. So even in Indian society where caste hierarchies are very prevalent almost everywhere, but the enforcement of fundamental rights and duties that could make it possible for the weaker sections to express their aspirations freely and also enjoy social dignity. Thus, they are just removing the social tensions. So we have in Indian society, you know that there are different sections, different caste hierarchies and orders are there. But you know that because of this rights, the fundamental rights are making right to equality, that is making people free to express their views and ask for their right. They are standing for their rights actually. So this right to equality actually helping the people to get their own rights. Okay, so that is also clear. And it was why does it become necessary to suspend the fundamental rights sometimes it is necessary, it becomes necessary to remove, or we can suspend, not removing, but suspend certain fundamental rights. Okay, so why it is so? That is also we can find, see certain occasions you can see in order to say certain occasions there will be some problems. In order to avoid those problems, the suspension of the certain rights are there. You can see that, no? In order to prevent a lawlessness and and anarchy, the right to form associations or unions may be curtailed or being restricted in the interest of public safety during war or a crisis. That is only for certain time. It's not for all the time, but it is for a certain period of time it will be there. Okay, it will be removed, or it will be not removed in the sense it will be curtailed for some time. Okay, we can see that example also is given to us. That is, for example, a person may sometimes be detained or arrested under a special laws such as the Essential Services Maintenance Act, ESMA. So this is what. So please just go through all the answers once again, and you can find out, okay, whether you are having any difficulty or not due to the, okay, because of the questions. Or you can just see explain briefly. Right to equality, you need to elaborately write, okay, briefly only. So it is given, see, right to freedom and right to constitutional remedies. So those answers I have updated. Please just go through those. Okay, thank you.